Hi guys, welcome and who dat? I'm Joe, and I'm here to recap the final game of the 2022 season for the New Orleans Saints. Carolina came into town to take on our beloved Bless You Boys, and the Saints lost. Final score 10-7. The Saints get the ball first to start the game. We march down the field and score a touchdown. We did the same thing the week before, and I thought to myself, I hope that's not it. And that was it. Carolina got the ball first in the second half. They marched down the field and scored a touchdown. Took off a bunch of time. And the game remained 7-7 until the last play when the Panthers kicked a field goal to win. Panthers turned the ball over late in the game, and we turned the ball over and gave it right back to them. Seemed like whoever was going to have the ball last and who could convert a field goal was going to win this game, and that's what happened. We never got in the red zone in this game. The touchdown was a 25-yard pass to Chris Olave, but we were in field goal range a few times. We attempted 2 field goals and missed both of them. We also went for it on 4th down once and did not convert. I didn't put all of the stats down. I'm going to pull up the stats right now. So this is basically what we're looking at here. Andy Dalton was 15 of 25, 171 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. He was only sacked once. We had a patchwork offensive line again. And of those 10 incompletions, 7 of them were targeted at Chris Olave, who finishes with 5 catches for 60 yards and a touchdown. He had 2 of those catches for 32 yards and the touchdown on the first drive, which means that he was targeted 10 times the remainder of the game and only had 3 catches. Yeah, that 12 targets and only 5 catches total for Olave is where most of those incompletions went. I don't know if our goal was to pad Olave's stats or if that's just something Dalton was comfortable with, but it didn't work in this game after that first drive. Running the ball, Kamara did very well, 23 carries, 107 yards, 4.7-yard average. One of his better games on the ground. I kind of feel like, though, Taysom Hill should have been a little more involved. Taysom did not attempt to pass, and he only ran the ball 5 times. 24 yards, average of 4.8 yards a carry. So overall, we rushed the ball 32 times for 143 yards. It's 4.5-yard average. Typically, that wouldn't be so bad, but when you look at what the Panthers did, 41 rushes for 171 yards. And you see in the defensive struggle who got the better in the end here. I feel like with all of those incompletions to Olave, there could have been at least 3 or 4 more carries for Taysom Hill. But when it's all said and done, we won the turnover battle. And Sam Darnold for the Panthers only had 43 yards passing total. He only completed 5 out of 15. 43 yards. He was sacked twice. So his net passing was about 33 yards. And in today's NFL, that's unheard of. Well, that's how good our defense played, in the secondary especially. And you hold a team to 10 points and a 200 yards total, and you win the turnover battle, you should win that game. It's like Bobby Hebert kind of alluded to it. It's almost like the Saints had to invent a way to lose this game because everything was set up for us. And that sequence in the fourth quarter was just crazy. You know, we get a turnover from them, and it seems like we're going to get in field goal range and win this game. And then we turn the ball right back over to them, gave them much better field position. I mean, it's right at the end of the game. and you just kind of knew. But it only had like 25, 30 yards to go, and they got there, and Pinheiro didn't miss, and that's how the season ends. We get swept by the Panthers. We got swept by the Bucks, and we swept the Falcons. 2-4 in the division, in this awful division. Not going to say much more about this game. I'm going to do a video later on recapping the entire season, bringing up some season stats for our Bless You boys in black and gold. We finished the year 7-10. One of my earlier videos in the first 6 weeks of the season, I predicted we were going to finish 7-10. I felt like that's where we were headed, but the defense got it together pretty good. And it's the offense that, I'm going to have to save all this for the recap of the season. So subscribe to Rosenfield 10 for more videos like this. Even though it's the off season, I will be doing Saints videos periodically. But during the off season for football, I may do other types of videos. So subscribe to my channel. Go to the playlist. New Orleans Saints is there, and you can find everything I've done. And we'll try this again next year. Hopefully, we'll have a better team and a better record to talk about. I'm Joe. Thank you so much for watching. Keep your head up. Who dat?